Hey, what the fuck is up, guys? I'm gonna teach you some new MII gunner tech. This shit's gonna revolutionize the meta. You're gonna lose your fucking minds with this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Holy shit, fucking shine spacking smash 420XX fucking here. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Fucking just stop, just die. Alright, it's fair combos, as the title says. MII Gunner's fair is the shit. It's one of the most effective and spammable zoning moves because it's a projectile attack with a lot of range and a ridiculously small amount of landing lag, which, as you can already fucking guess, can lead into some cool little follow-ups. Nothing too cool though, remember. Like, it's actually bullshit compared to the meta footstool jab lock discoveries that are happening right now. Did y'all see the new Plasma Smash video? Okay, yeah, I'm not making combo videos anymore. I'm not that good at this game. This is bullshit. Nah, alright, whatever. I just like showing you guys combos I find cool that I think are relatively obscure so other people can try them out and enjoy them. Now, I like to do this with the basis of competitive validity, so I'm only going to showcase the combos of the 1-1-1 moveset MII and also of the default size. I don't know if customs gives the MII Gunner more cool shit, but I can tell you that the all-small MII doesn't really get much else. It just makes the windows for the combos much more flexible. So let's get into it. First of all, this is all in a training mode environment, so with any percent ranges I mention, know that is without taking rage and stainless into account. Alright, the fair has two different types of knockback. The knockback when you're next or fairly close to them, and the knockback when you're farther away. The close knockback is stronger and sends them forward. The far knockback is a bit weaker and sends them up. Both have different rules when it comes to their follow-ups, and I'm going to cover each of them. Now, to get most of the combos with the close fair, you have to basically be jumping into them as you do it, which makes this very unsafe. Basically the opposite of how this move is supposed to be used, and the least likely of the two knockbacks with which you'll be able to get follow-ups. But you never know what your opponent can whiff while you're in the air, and it does have some cool stuff, so let's start with this one. At around 0, you can get fair to grab on every character. It'd be great if MII Gunner had throw combos, but, well, no. You can get fair to dash attack starting at 0-2 on a lot of characters, but the heavier and the faster follower a character is, you'll need some more percent because otherwise they'll have time to land on the ground and shield. It hovers around 10%. Close fair to grab works until about 45 to 60%, and to dash attack works until 55 to about 75%. All this depending on the character you do it on. DI can come into the mix with this, of course, and I'll be mentioning the DI of every combo individually whenever it's significant. DI up and in is actually the most useful way to escape these two follow-ups. In the earlier thresholds before the opponent goes into tumble, DI is useless, but around the 30s, they do go into tumble, and if they DI up and in, certain characters can start escaping the follow-ups because they end up being too high for both the grab and the dash attack. The percents of this vary a lot between characters, so it's not worth getting into specifics. All I'll say is the faster the follower and the heavier someone is, the less effective the DI is. Also, dash attack has a bigger chance of hitting because it has more vertical range than the grab. Best case scenario, character-wise, you being the opponent, the second you go into tumble, both options will miss with the DI. Worst case scenario, DI up will make them miss about 25% earlier than they would otherwise. You can get close fair to down smash, which is cool. It's basically, since MII Gunner has no extended combos, the best thing percent-wise you can go for early. You can start getting it at 0 and it's a solid 20 damage. However, this doesn't have a lot of percent range and it's very much not guaranteed at all with DI. Normally, it would keep on comboing to about 20 or 30%, but adding fucking DI up specifically, this happens at these percents. This really fucks up the follow-ups because the second hit is what deals the most percent, which is 10. The first hit only deals 4. Against fast followers, it still actually lands despite the DI till about 10%, so that's decent. Really slow followers though, don't give a shit about you, so you're better off just going for the dash attack. Close fair to up smash is a thing, which is the true combo that deals the most damage, a solid 22 damage. DI is useless before tumble mostly. DI up or away could help you maybe fall out of some of the hits, but chances are the last hit will still land. After tumble though, this quickly becomes barely doable, only for about 10 more percent, being immediately impossible when you add DI into the mix. With a certain character, this is completely undoable no matter the percent. I say it in this voice because I don't really know why. I'm guessing it's a mix of fall speed and hurt boxes, but I can't do it on Pikachu. Without DI or as DI, the up smash just won't pick him up. It's pretty hard to get against Mega Man 2, though possible, which is what makes me assume that fall speed is relevant. Also because I can get it on Kirby, who has a very small hurt box. I don't know, it's weird. So here's some real cool stuff you can do. Around the 20s, you can close fair to grab, right? Now, like I said, Gunner has no throw follow-ups, but you can forward throw, and if your opponent doesn't tech when they hit the ground, you can lock them with an uncharged charge shot. The throw needs to be buffered so it's instant. It's kind of annoying to get sometimes, just a bit too late and you'll miss the jab lock window. Now, it's easier with the fast followers, as it is with every fucking combo basically, because they can't jump out of the hits under the grab, which can create the whole, oh, I thought I could jump, so I was mashing jump and I didn't tech situation. Anyway, let's say you get it. After that, you can go for another fair to a dash attack, but you can also be less flashy and go for an instant up smash, which is nearly the same damage, about a 30 damage combo in total. That's not half bad for someone as shitty as MII Gunner. I mean, that's like an average Mario combo. Seriously though, MII Gunner Gunner is fucking shit. I mean, who's watching this? Who's watching this video? Who fucking cares? Guys, I'm playing. I actually think MII Gunner is the strongest of the Miis in their tournament form. Speaking of that, I did a video advocating the legality of sizes with the Miis. Would y'all be interested in me doing a video on the legality of customs for the Miis? Let me know. Now let's talk about the fair you'll actually be landing at least like 95% of the time, which is the fair from afar. Its knockback sends you up, which is great for follow-ups, but you are farther away, which sucks for follow-ups, especially with Gunner's unimpressive ground speed. So for these follow-ups, especially the earlier ones, you need to be as close as possible. You need to find the range right before the knockback becomes stronger. Also, you want to be doing it with some sort of forward momentum, because if you move backwards while doing it, the fair will give that little boost back people love, making you end up being too far away. This means that yes, at least for these early percents, you can't do it while backing away, which sucks because you'll be doing that a lot with the fair. But even with the forward momentum, the move is still safe because of its range and lack of lag. So if you're close enough on fast fallers, you can get far fair to grab, but it's on hella fast fallers, like I say, the 10 fastest fallers in the game. Why is this? Because grab is something that takes quite a while to happen. Gunner has to run forward, which, well, I mean, you understand. And the grab is slow in general with not that much range. Most characters can jump out before Gunner grabs them, except these fast fallers. In the lower percents, they land on the ground and get landing lag, and in the higher percents, you can just grab them before they're able to jump. Oh, and they can't air dodge because they'll just land right away and the grab still connects. Like I said before, grab usually won't do much, but this means you can do the jab lock combo starting with this fair as well, but against a smaller portion of the cast. Dash attack is another story though. As you've noticed, it's fairly quick and has a lot more range as Gunner does a long forward lunge with it. You can get this against everyone starting at 0, and when it stops becoming true, as with everything else in this fucking video, depends on the character and their fall speed. With most characters you can get it until they go into tumble, which is from about the late 30s to about 50, and with some you can get it even after tumble. However, with the really slow fallers, they get out of range a bit quicker. Because they're so floaty, they go too high up in the air without even tumbling, say mid-20s or a bit higher. The next combo has an interesting relationship to the last. Almost precisely, the moment you can get fair to dash attack is when you can start getting fair to RAR back air, because the height of the missing dash attack is also the perfect height for the instant short hop back air to hit. This is basically the only combo for a while, except for just fair to fair, which is some decent 8 damage. Now this is one of the hardest combos to land. You need to be really close and have as much forward momentum as possible, because MII Gunner's bear kinda sucks. It doesn't really, it's quick, it has good auto cancel frames and not that much landing lag, but it lasts for like half a frame, and its range is deceptively bad. Like deceptively bad. What a dumb design for a move. You know, some moves' ranges are deceptively good, like Jigglypuff's bear in Melee, so they can land when your opponent thinks they won't. But not this shit. Like, why add all the fucking whooshy fire effects if they aren't gonna do shit? Not even a little short, weak second hitbox, nothing. Like, look at this. Look at it. And the backer isn't her only move like this. Look at her forward tilt. Look at her down air. What the fuck? She's good. She's good. She's a cool character. It's frustrating. So yeah, the back air. So I said you need a lot of forward momentum because of this, which you do, but that's without DI. In the tumble phase, DI is much more effective, meaning that if your opponent charges forward and you land the fair, they'll unintentionally DI towards you, and you can actually land the back air. So you don't always need the forward momentum, but you can't go back too far because you'll miss it. This becomes even more effective as your opponent's percents get higher, making the back air even easier. The combo in itself can keep going for pretty high percents to like 95 to 115. Obviously, at the higher percents, you have to switch from a short hop to a full hop, but yeah. As you can imagine, if the DI is more effective in MII Gunner's favor, it can also be just as effective against her. The back air is impossible if the person DIs away. Simple as that. If they don't though, and they subsequently don't DI the back air, this can actually kill some characters. I mean, I don't know, I just wanted to show this because it did manage to kill here with the red lightning and everything, but it is exclusively a training mode kill, if you're able to fucking land it. So now to the coolest combo. The reason I, more than anything, wanted to make this video. The fair to charge shot. I remember playing Gunner for fun a long time ago and discovering you can do this. And it's just so cool. There's just something about projectile combos that I really like. I guess it's because they're so rare. You can start getting this fairly early with both different types of knockback. But you know, chances are you don't want to burn it. But as early as 95% with certain characters, this can start killing at the edge, even with the most optimal DI in after the charge shot hits. With most, you'll need at least 105 or a bit more and be right at the edge. But this combo keeps on working for a long time, so the position in which you can kill someone becomes much more flexible. This shit keeps on connecting from like 105 to 155 on some characters. It shortens a bit on the floaty, say 95 to 130, but that's still really impressive. You don't need that much forward momentum in this one as you do in the other combos because it's a fucking projectile, and DIing the fair is the least effective on this combo. In the early percents in which this will hit, fast fallers can DI away and maybe end up being too low. When it's in the final percents, you can DI up and shave about 10%, but that's about it. For a huge percent range, this is a guaranteed kill combo from a safe move. I like it. I don't know how known this is, to be honest. Obviously the Mii Gunner players know it, but how many of those are there? Maybe this will make more people want to try the Miis. I doubt it. Oh, I forgot. Close fire to charge shot also kills at the edge at a fairly early percent, say 65 to 85. When it gets too high though, the person can air dodge because they get sent too far away. And basically any DI of the fair will make this undoable, so it's not that useful. And that's about it. I have little to say in this outro. I already asked a question for a future video. Oh, fucking watch my Breath of the Wild review. I know you all played that game. It's long, but it's some good shit. It's one of my best videos, I'd say. And like and subscribe, I guess. And that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Peace!